What's going on, Can I Flex family? This your girl Tasha, and I am back with a meal prep video. As I said, starting beginning of March, I'm gonna start showing all the meals that I'm preparing, mainly low carb meals, super duper low in carbs and low in fat. And I also like quick meals. I don't like to be in the kitchen for like hours. I hate that. So most of my meals can be completed in about a half an hour because I got things to do. Yeah, thank you for coming back to the channel. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you go down there and click that subscribe button. Today, I am making a cauliflower rice stir fry. Very, very simple recipe. It only takes about 20 minutes to make. This recipe actually took me a little longer. That's if you decide to marinate your protein. If you decide to not marinate your protein and just season it, then that's fine. I made a low-fat marinade to marinate my tofu in. If you eat meat, I don't eat meat, you can use whatever protein you want. Shrimp, chicken, beef, whatever protein you choose. I decided to marinate my tofu for a half an hour. So that's what kind of upped my cooking time. Well, not necessarily my cooking time, but like total cooking time, because the prep time was half hour. But in the meantime, while that was marinating, I just got my stuff ready and kind of just sat around and waited for the half an hour to pass. And while the tofu was cooking, I sauteed my veggies. So yeah, very quick meal, simple meal, under 400 calories, only 36 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, and 18 grams of protein. So without further ado, let's get to the meal prep. All right, guys, I am going to quickly go over the ingredients needed for this recipe. Quite a few ingredients because, you know, it is a bowl, so you'll have a lot of chopped vegetables involved. I'll start with my base. I'm gonna go with cauliflower rice. You can go with fresh cauliflower rice or quinoa, brown rice, white rice, whatever base you prefer. I prefer cauliflower rice because I try to keep my meals low carb and just get most of my carbs from like fruits or vegetables that I eat throughout the day. So I go with cauliflower rice, 1 bag of edamames that are thawed. I've got a 10-ounce container of sliced baby bella mushrooms. If you can find shiitake mushrooms, they will be best, but I could not find them, so I went with these. Some shredded carrots, firm tofu, which I'm gonna press for half an hour. 1 cucumber that I'm gonna slice very thinly, and I'll show you that. 1 green onion or spring onion. I forget what these are called. I think they're called spring onions. I have 2 bags of spinach. The recipe really only calls for 1, but I love spinach, so I'm gonna have extra spinach. And you know when you cook spinach, you usually have a lot, and then as soon as you cook it, it looks like 2 or 3 leaves. So I always put extra spinach. For whatever the recipe calls for, I always just use extra. Some maple syrup for a little bit of sweetness. I've got soy sauce, olive oil, organic rice vinegar, and some sesame seeds just for the visual effects. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start marinating my tofu and chopping my vegetables. quick recipe, low fat, as I said, under 400 calories. And I guess the toughest part you could say was chopping the vegetables. Other than that, very, very quick recipe, as my recipes will always be quick and easy because I am not a chef. And as I said, I got other things to do. So, Can I Flex family, thank you for coming back to the channel. If you are on a fitness journey, make sure you're following me on Instagram and using those hashtags, the Can I Flex hashtag and the Can I Flex fam hashtag, so I know that you're a part of the journey and I can show you love and we can get through this thing together as a family. Until next time, you guys, stay blessed.